Hello. Let me make sure that all of the things are working. That looks like a waveform for me speaking. So all is well there. I'm gonna go here to Steam and launch the game. How's it going? Hello to everyone who is viewing now or later. As I mentioned on Twitter, I have fun things to share today. I'm gonna give it another minute or two to see if more folks come by. The overlay stuff all looks good. Feels like it's been a little while since I streamed between various things. Though I think I did prep stuff last Wednesday. Last Friday, I played hooky so that Meg and Oreo and I could go to the dog park, aka Dog Holla, which was a very fun time. Gonna expand this. Okay. Yeah, stuff's looking good. All right. I give this a thumbs up. This is an emote. I got emotes. You'll also notice that I have we have so far one subscriber badge. I only have one spot for subscriber badges unlocked so far. The next one will unlock like in a month or two. So I have little D20s in colors to represent different stages of subscriber badge levels. And I have this robot thumbs up. I have a robot fight the power / solidarity, so that's why that one is named. And then I have perhaps the cutest emote, a little Oreo butt tail wag. So all of these are by an artist who goes by A or AYE, and here is A's portfolio. A couple months ago, I asked, or I kind of mused about commissioning some emotes for my channel, and a number of artists responded, and I did some like research and investigation then, but then I forgot about it because life, and I got back to it this week and had these made, which I'm very happy about. And so those are available. Like these are all set to subscribers, but then I think Turbo High is set to follower. So that's that. We another step in my Twitch journey, actually commissioning emotes of my own as opposed to just the very fun high that Twitch gave me, which I still appreciate. Because this month is, I think, the 1-year anniversary of me getting back into streaming on Twitch. Because one of the first things I streamed was Inscription. All right. Whoa, it's really coming down out there. Looks like we're having a blizzard just in time for Christmas. I'm sure the blizzard part will not play any role in anything. Yes, thank you. The kids are asleep. I think you probably had your 1-year streaming anniversary a month or two ago, if I'm remembering correctly. Maybe a couple more than that because time is a lie. Good, you're here. Get over here, quickly. Merry Christmas? Don't mind him. Our new holiday gift has him a little on edge. You call this a gift? This is a threat! Oh wow, a couple of years. What is time? What is this gift? This morning, when we entered the clubroom, this was lying on the table. Curses and Catacombs, the Gatekeeper of Illimauzar. An epic adventure through the castles of Lagaria. Advanced Catacombs Master Copy. Adventure Module LE3. But that's impossible. It was never released. Maybe not even completed. Indeed, it is a booklet of great mystery. It's bad news, that's what it is. It means someone knows you took the figurine. Why don't they try and arrest us? I don't see any pigs around. Maybe it's not a threat? Maybe someone is trying to tell us something. Could be a critical clue, or a grave warning, or all of the above. The only way to know is to play it. As much as I'd rather throw the book and that statue into a river, I have to admit, I can't resist playing an unreleased first edition campaign module. Yes! Let us solve this mystery by playing our dramatic table game! I think Janaya and Batu might be right. Maybe you could learn something by playing the module. So I guess let's go through it carefully. No skipping story parts, I mean. They might be important. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. And now I guess we just play it. The Gatekeeper of Illumauzar. Okay. Here we go. Mysterious module. Today is a great day for the Knights of Lagaria. Oh, the Knights of Lagaria. Those are the very first heroes from the original C&C stories. But their stats don't seem to be here, so we can just use our characters. I'll adapt if we need to. For years you have defended Lagaria Castle from Archlich Goramir and his dark army. A tireless and often thankless task. But after graving the Caverns of Emptiness, see Module 1B, you have found an invaluable tool for defeating your foes. A relic of the ancient deity Illumauzar the Just. It is a magical statue known as the Gatekeeper of Illumauzar. Look, on that pedestal. That's our figurine for sure. Right here. There's an illustration here. It's clearly supposed to represent the Gatekeeper. The Gatekeeper's sigil, huh? I guess this is the sign of Illumauzar. It must be some kind of deity or something? By praying to the Gatekeeper and beseeching its power, you can gain knowledge of any threats to Lagaria Castle and its knights. You lower your heads and surround the statue, allowing it to whisper into your mind. Do we, though? Sorry guys, I don't think you get to make the call. This is a pretty linear module. I think we just have to do what the narrative says. You are wise to seek my aid, brave knights, for there is a threat to Lagaria closer than you think. A band of saboteurs from the Dark Army has broken into the catacombs beneath Lagaria Cathedral from the sewers below. I hope this creature doesn't have too much dialogue now that I've committed to this voice. If you do not stop them, brave knights, they will destroy the cathedral with the hundreds of innocent souls inside. While I still don't trust this ominous statue, that information is both relevant and actionable. That's true. Let's prepare for battle. Okay. Party select. What do we got here? I don't know. Yeah, let's give it a shot. What if we did... Well, actually, I want to do some magic. Okay. And you're going to go here, and you're going to go here. Enter battle. Alright, and then I zap you, and it chains. Zap, 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 zap. Very good. I'm going to go to here. I'm going to charge through to get both of these. Though he will take some damage. So I'm going to have you move over here. And see... Okay, that's... I guess I do make Magimist there. Hey, Mer! Thanks for coming by. Behold, I have emotes. If I can make my mouse come over here. I guess I have to do this. Here's a dog butt. And a thumbs up. And divide the power. /solidarity. So, I'm very happy. I meant to commission emotes months ago, but I finally did it. So now here they are. Okay, so you're fine. You took some damage. 2-2. Alright, so you just charged through here, right? Why can't I attack? Well, maybe I will just... I'm not sure why I couldn't just attack them from where I was, but that's fine. In college and busy. Yeah, that does seem like it would be slightly inconvenient for being able to dictate somebody, like just be able to get art when you want due to being able to commission family. Alright, so I think I want to get rid of this one because Janaya is weaker, and I want to make sure that she doesn't get KO'd, whereas Sir Adel Ardemain has 9 hit points. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Well, I guess we've spread out the damage. It's not great. Let's see. I don't think I can... Oh, here's what I can do. I can move, right? If I move here, and then I zap these... Oh, I can't attack them because there's no chain behind them. But I can go here. And then, let's see, 1, 3... Actually, let's save that. And then, let's have you move... Oh, right, I can confuse you, right? I can... Range 3. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Gonna confuse all of you to make you attack each other. And then that will be done. Yes, fight each other! So I'm guessing if we get one more character from another club, they'll be like a healer type, but I'm not sure. Well, that confuse attack was fantastic. Alright, so let's come to here. Let's zap. And then you can just do your cool arrow, right? So that gets this one and sets that one on fire. And then why don't you just... Nope, nope. I didn't mean... I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. Alright, whatever. Oh, hi, Sanguine Haze. I have not put that map up somewhere public. I can try to remember to do that. I'll probably just post it on the Speculate Patreon, but as a public post for folks to take a look at. Thank you for asking. Yes, I've been chatting about Court of Blades stuff with the players on our kind of production Discord. So I'm excited to see what kind of hijinks they get up to here in the next session, which will in fact be, according to the command, actually I don't think I have the date in here, but just information, and the next session is going to be Friday the 21st. So not this Friday, but the next Friday. Let's move you out of the fire, and then zap. Okay. Took longer than they would hope, but we did use enough tactics powers. Oh, cool. Yeah, I will try to get that up. I'll probably be able to get it up tomorrow, because Thursday, well, no, we don't. Do we have a new episode coming out Thursday? I think we do. Now I've gotten my head turned around. Let me double check. I've been working on so many different speculate things that I'm kind of way ahead of. Okay, so we don't have a new episode coming out tomorrow because we haven't done the next session yet. But I will try to make a note to myself to load that map tomorrow so that you can take a look at it. If you want, if you want to take a shot at it, I would be super excited to see what you come up with. Absolutely no obligation, but I want to make that as easy as possible for you to play around with it if you like. Mysterious Module says, you have successfully defended the castle from invasion, to the thanks of all inside. But I don't think that's it. The Gatekeeper, having proven its worth, is set in a dais. Dais? Anyway. A place of honor inside the cathedral. Once again, all the knights gather. Whoa, what is it? It's just the leader of the knights is called Sir Morgaine. I think it's supposed to be Max Morgaine, the creator of CNC. Look, the illustration even has his floppy hair and everything. I assume he spelled his character's name slightly different to conceal his identity. Not just his real name, Morgaine. Maybe they were planning to change it before this was released? Oh man, look at the knight next to him. Doesn't that look just like Principal Enfield? Dun dun dun! Oh man, let me see. You're totally right. That's gotta be him. Let me check the text. Yeah, that's Sir Enfield. This is wild. Does this mean Enfield was around when CNC was being created? I mean, supposedly the original CNC creators all had paladin characters, just like Edwald. With the number of knights here and their leader being Morgaine, it would make sense for the Knights of Lagaria to represent the original creators of CNC. So if Enfield's in this module, that has to mean he's one of them. A well-reasoned deduction, but let's not be hasty. Let us hear what this helpful but creepy statue has to say. Oh, brave knights, you have proven your valor many times over, but your vigil is not over. This repetition is suboptimal. The Dark Army has agents everywhere, infesting this land with their insidious demons. We accept your charge, O Divine Gatekeeper. Show us the way. That's the end of the first chapter. Ready to start the next one? Okay, so it is a multi-section module. Can we stop reading the book if it starts to seem like it's cursed? I mean, that's a very fair point. I think we should consider the degree to which this might be actually cursed. Let's see. The knights start to gather around the statue every day to find threats to the castle. It never lets them down. The Gatekeeper finds dorkling assassins, marauding ogres, undead mages. Apparently, none of these are actually important enough to have an encounter written. Here's something. After months of heeding the Gatekeeper's wisdom and rooting out all hint of evil, the knights gather around the Gatekeeper for a dire proclamation. Even now, a rebellion foments on your borders. The Dark Army has poisoned the minds of the outlying villagers against you, inflaming them into marauding bandits that spread unease and unrest. The border villages, but they've shown no signs of rebellion before now. The Dark Army is cruel and devious. I would not doubt them corrupting our people so. The Gatekeeper has always guided us true, has it not? Do not be faint of heart. We shall find this evil, and we shall eradicate it. I'm guessing that these bandits are just normal villagers, and that's the turn for this Gatekeeper thing. Party select. All right, so let's get a little tankier with this. And yeah, let's do that. Enter battle. Yeah, I'm much more invested in this storyline than I have been in the previous mission stuff. Like the ones where were tailored to the individual players, those were cool. But the other stuff was just not catching my interest as much as this one because it is tied into this main story, right? Okay, so what if I do your stuff first? You... Alright, I should have gotten right up next to them. But actually we can do reset turn, right? I've mostly not been using these, so this should be fine. Yep, because that is a hit and a push. And then... what if I move you here? And then... I guess I'll mist this. For people coming around at me. And then we'll bonk this one. He doesn't do a ton of damage, but he does reduce enemy damage. Very tough is our paladin friend. Ow. Yeah, the rogue can dish it out, but he can't especially take it. Okay. And what's the range on your bomb? 3, okay. And how wide is it? Burst. It's every square within one tile of the square. Okay, so these enemies are too far apart for that, but these enemies are not. So if you go up here, and then you do this, let's double check what it actually does, because it's been a while. Attacks deal -1 damage. Okay, so yes, let's do this here, so that those enemies do less damage. And then you can just finish them off. And now we're nicely far away from the enemies. The one up here might be able to do damage, but they have to try to go through the paladin first, which is kind of what tanks are supposed to be about. So if you go over to here, we don't have quite enough of that, but if you bonk, then you... Alright, so you can only hit 1 with the confuse here. Just get them. Okay. What if I... Okay, I can't fortify myself, but I can fortify them. Okay, and turn. Yeah, because the ones that go after least health are going to be coming after the rogue. Okay, now I want you. Alright, so that will confuse both of these enemies. So they'll go after each other. And you're going to come over here. And then you're just going to go to here and hit that enemy. Oh, great, because then he can finish them off because he didn't attack. Inadvertently brilliant. Alright, these enemies are going to go after each other. Just hook at that one to do some damage because they can't come across the water. Then you come up here and make some mist. You can't do anything else. That's fine. Oh, well that's fun. But they're going after the wrong person, so now I'm just gonna finish them off. Okay. Is now where we just... Yeah. You return from slaying the bandits, but a pall seems to hang in the air. For one night, at least, the action did not sit well. Brothers, I am uncertain as to the justice of that fight. Those people were poorly provisioned, starving. Had they any choice but to steal? Perhaps we should have tried to reason with them. My heart is in turmoil over the Gatekeeper's oath. I fear its counsel hides a deceitful darkness. Huh? Oh no, power outage. That was a coincidence. It had to be. It's just the blizzard outside, right? Nonsense! Clearly the book has a strong electropsychic resonance! Either way, we're not going to be able to keep playing in the dark. I think there's a bunch of candles and matches in the storeroom by the stadium. I can go get some if we want to keep going. I'll go with you. We'll be right back. Are you sure this isn't the universe telling us to stop reading? No, I'm not sure. So this story's about Enfield, huh? Did somebody finally give us the dirt on him we've been waiting for? Yeah, they're standing right in front of a fireplace. I'm guessing the fireplace is decorative? But like, where are they going to get firewood if they're at a private school? Like they would need, I guess they would need an axe and to go and cut down trees that they might get in trouble for. And like, if this room has firewood, then yes, they should be doing that. Did the book psychically cause the power outage? Is it because the book is about knights and they did not have electricity? We could burn the shoe rack, that's true. I'm not sure who would especially be bothered. Although, you know, with all this snow, I suppose you might want to be able to put your shoes up on a rack. It's brutal out here. We should finish up quickly. Hey, Jacob? You don't think the figurine is really magic or cursed or anything, right? I don't know. Less weird than old man Enfield inventing curses in catacombs. I guess if he was around back then, it would explain how he ended up with the Gatekeeper figurine. But can you imagine him inventing epic fantasies? Or having friends? Maybe he used to be cool, but the world wore him down and he got boring and mean. I hear that happens a lot. Maybe. I still think there's something weirder going on here. Guess we'll have to finish that module to find out. Alright, it's the same dialogue. Here we go. Do. Here we go. Great, let's keep moving. Gang, you probably need to spread these out a little bit more because you got a bunch of paper on that table next to your fires. Breaking point. Next time they gather about the statue for its wise counsel, the doubting knight beseeches the gatekeeper of Illumauzar for direction. Yeah, nothing bad could possibly happen, right? Gatekeeper, please lend me your wisdom. I have felt ill at ease about your last order. We vanquished the bandits, but how can we know if they were truly villainous? You must not waver in your duty, or Lagaria will be lost. They sought to bring down your reign and plunge the land into chaos. Is that not danger enough? A new threat approaches that also seeks such ends. A caravan of merchants travels through the mountain pass. They spread rumors and lies to your loyal subjects. The trading caravan? But they come through every year. They're harmless merchants. If you are unable to perceive the harm they have caused, it is fortunate indeed that you have my guidance. Words may damage more than swords, especially when those words are placed by the Dark Army to bring our domain to ruin. The only way to defend Lagaria is to defeat them before they destroy you. You ride out to find the merchants. Upon encountering the caravan, one calls out to you. He calls cheerfully over to you, asking you to sit and join him. They've been on a long journey and are eager to share tales of what's gone on in their absence. Do not be fooled by their demeanor. They are spies, each of them. Ready your attack, men! Are we really going to do this? I mean, the encounter is written into the module. What if it provides critical evidence? We must press on and discover what became of the knights. I guess so. These knights aren't us. We're just playing a game. Party select. Let's get rid of you. Let's have this one. And this, yes, this is the AoE squad. Okay. Look at that. Huge chain attack. Absolutely beautiful. I know it's just a game, but attacking these merchants feels wrong. I guess the only thing we can do is win the battle quickly and move on. I mean, you could do non-lethal damage, just as a thought. Or is this making fun of the fact that D&D doesn't have things like social encounter rules? Yep, just all of you, why don't you go after the character that's farthest away. Guess they're theoretically closest, but I think this is totally fine. Yeah, I want you to move so that Artemain can charge through all of you. Yes, perfect. You... That's good. The pointy guy is sus, I agree. Grappling hook. Grappling hook. Okay. Zap. Alright, and then that's a group, which means that I can then smoke bomb. Okay. Oh, we could have done it in two. Yeah, I'd buy that. Guess that's about it for the merchants. They were just passing through and the knights just killed them. Does the book know that's not okay? Let me keep reading. While all the other knights celebrate, the doubting knight sits alone, thinking about the merchants. They didn't look evil, they just looked confused, scared. What if the statue isn't guiding us down the right path? What if it has its own ends? By day, the Gatekeeper praises the knights. It calls you valorous, and says your unity is key to defending the realm. Still, every restless night brings new nightmares as the Gatekeeper calls. Secret monsters and hidden villains, causing all of the castle's problems and threatening new ones. I can stand by as witness no longer. We cannot trust the Gatekeeper. Impossible. Our castle would have fallen to evil forces long ago. If not for the Gatekeeper's help. Someone that helps you a little bit is always totally trustworthy and never has their own agenda. It is just as I have feared. One of our own has fallen to the Archlich's influence and is trying to spread conflict among you. He is no longer a knight of Lagaria. He is your enemy now. As his friends turned against him, the lone knight fled, but he did not flee alone. In the ensuing chaos, he was able to steal away the Gatekeeper. By taking the statue onto himself, he removed its influence from the knights of Lagaria. But the Gatekeeper was displeased, and its darkness continued to spread. That's where it ends. That's it? But wait, so what happened to Enfield and the Curses and Catacombs founders? Well, I mean, I doubt they actually fought real bandits or killed bystanders or anything, but judging by the fact that he's here now and everyone else went on to develop CNC and got super successful, maybe he disagreed with their direction and they kicked him out? That would explain why he's not in any credits. Furthermore, he must have stolen the statue in real life, or at least this figurine. Exhibit A. We found it in his office. So did the statue get to him? That's why he's breaking up all the clubs with the snowball tournament? I don't know. Maybe he's just bitter that his club kicked him out, so he wants to get a revenge on all these other clubs. We can't eliminate the possibility that the figurine holds some power or importance. We should keep it locked away while we continue to investigate. So what do we do now? We need to take that jerk down, is what? Maybe there's some kind of concrete evidence that we can use to get him arrested or at least fired? For doing what? Stealing a figurine? Making a snowball tournament too high stakes? Hey, today's Christmas Eve, right? Huh? Oh yeah, I guess it is. It's fifth night of Hanukkah, too. So I've been thinking, maybe to liven things up a little bit, we could do a little gift exchange. Not in the real world, but in CNC, I mean. Anjaya has some extra gold, and I was thinking it might be fun to spend it on some holiday presents for the party. Subject to Catacomb Master approval, of course. But actually, that's not a bad idea. You guys have been gaining a ton of XP lately with all these battles. It's probably about time for some character progression. In honor of the holiday season, let's have all the characters unlock a new upgrade slot. That's great. So who wants presents? Your characters can now equip a second upgrade. Equip them by opening the menu and navigating to character sheets. Time for caricature sheets. Character sheets. Great. Ooh, specialization. All right, so we got one extra slot and a specialization. I think that is probably going to be the thing. Let's do those two. Oh, is specialization a slot? Game power word inspired. Oh, okay, so I guess if I have two or more in this area, I get that specialization. I guess that makes sense. Okay, extra damage to unhurt enemies. I get extra movement. Great. Range 3 and pull 2. Well, that sounds pretty great. Okay. So what are the specializations? Power words twice. Okay, yeah. +1 movement and +1 magical armor. Commanding call gains burst 1. Confused. Okay, so I don't have both of these, which means if I use both those two or these two, I can get the specialization. Yeah, this is more what how I've been playing that character. But I don't have the second thing upgraded for him, so I don't get the specialization yet. Okay. What did I get Sir Artemain? A horse brush. I know you like horses, so I got you a fine horse brush. It was crafted by master artisans out of moonwood and the hair of a wyvern. Thanks, that's really thoughtful. I'll make sure to groom White Falcon every day. I might not describe grooming him every session because you probably think that was boring, but noted. Your horse will be impeccably maintained unless you specify otherwise. Ah, okay, now we're getting upgrades. Trample deals +1 damage if it targets an enemy with a negative stats effect. Cool. I actually have a present too. You didn't have to do that. Well, everyone seemed to kind of like my drawing the other day, so I figured maybe people would like it if I drew their characters for them. That's great. This is precisely how I pictured Jenya. Excellent work. In Mongolia, we had Grandfather Winter bring gifts to children instead of Santa Claus. I think it's probably pretty much the same, though. Presents for everyone. What did I get Rogi? Escape from New York on VHS. Cool theme music. These are all fun. I got Rogi a magical artifact that makes cool theme music play in the background whenever he makes a dramatic entrance. Oh, rad. Can we say it's that one song by The Clash about the police? Colin? It's magical illusion. I suppose there's no reason it has to use period-appropriate instruments. Sure. You realize it might not be the best idea for a character who's always sneaking into places to blare his theme song all the time, though, right? Don't worry, I got this. I'll save it for times when it's important for Rogi to have a theme song play. Background music. Basic attacks deal extra damage if standing in a tile with a ground effect. I got you a real-life gift. I got everyone these Wintermoor pens. Did you steal these from the supply closet when we went to get candles? I also got you the gift of plausible deniability. That's wonderful. What did I get Janya? Psionic radio, psychic manifying, I guess. Since you were worried about becoming like the Serpent Queen, I got you an amulet that protects you from turning into a snake. Excellent, thank you. Now I can finally explore the swamp that turns you into a snake. That is definitely not a real thing in this campaign. Nonsense! It's on pages 133 to 141 of the Tome of Tenebrous Treasures. Where did you find the only supplement more broken than the Psychomancer Handbook? Easy! Basic detective skills. Basic attacks give +2 tactic points if they KO an enemy. Alicia, I have given you a gift as well. As Janaya, not Janya. For my Christmas offering, I have worked out an agreement with Handel and have instructed him to focus on sending you positive energies. For the next 2 weeks, you should feel an increase in cheerfulness and a boost to your affirmative psychic aura. Thanks. I think that will be more important than ever over the next couple of weeks. And Colin. What did I get Edwald? Ooh, promising new campaign setting. I know it's not in a game, but I got you this. Wow, a new campaign setting. It's just called a promising new campaign setting? Wait, is it the Left Hand of Darkness with an elaborate paper wrap over the cover that says a promising new campaign setting? It's really good. You should read it. Well, I guess it must be if you went through all this effort. Thanks for the gift. Left Gauntlet of Darkness. Mwah! Oh, that's too good. Additionally gains +1 insight bonus in situations involving gender politics. This game is good sometimes. I have a special gift for Anjaya. It's a small but powerful magical artifact called a wishing token. One time, it will allow you to perform an action not normally possible in the bounds of this universe. Wow, that does sound like a lot of power. Yeah, I noticed that sometimes you get frustrated when you want to do something the rules that wouldn't let you do. Like when I wanted to cast Freezing Beam to ice the elixir of invulnerability so the Orc Doctor couldn't drink it. Or summon a mouse inside the treasure chest to open it from the inside because my wand definitely wouldn't fit. My wand could definitely fit through the keyhole. Okay, sure. Exactly. I thought this would help. You'll have to choose wisely when to use it, but it can help you do one of your fun ideas even when they're not strictly viable in the game. Or you could just let her do it, but sure. Hey, it looks like power's back. Merry Christmas, everyone. Cool. Everyone are going to go to the cafeteria and eat canned Christmas meats? My thoughts exactly. Sounds like just the thing. Tactician's pen. Well, that's very fun. Rule of cool indeed. That was a nice way to spend break. It was good to get to spend a little downtime with my friends. What a fuss over a weird little... Huh? Wait, didn't I leave the statue right in the trunk? Where is it? Uh-oh. It's not here, but that's impossible. I know I put it right in my trunk. Could someone have taken it? Huh? This can't be happening. Oh no. Dream sequence. You need to listen to me. What you're doing is wrong. Alicia, you've been found guilty and sentenced to death. Huh? Death? What? What am I guilty of? What you're doing is wrong. You are a threat to the school and must be destroyed. You're the threat. You're the one who's been making the clubs destroy each other. Threats must be eliminated. And you are a threat. No, get away from me. Ah! Yes, destroy the threats. No, that's not what I meant to. I don't want... All threats must be eliminated. If you don't destroy them first, they will come for you. Attacking is the only way to ensure safety. Alicia, Knight of the Tactics Club. Will you learn where your enemies lie in wait? No, I'm not going to listen to you. You know they are the clubs of your foes. They will destroy you if you do not destroy them first. You know the principal is your foe. How sad and bitter he has become. Yet you robbed him of the one thing that could bring him solace. I said I'm not listening. You know that Septivia looks upon your selfishness with pity and disgust. You know the clubs you have defeated only grow to hate you more. You know that even now all of your foes gather to plot your downfall. That's not true. I'm helping. I can stop all the... Alicia, Knight of the Tactics Club. I have shown you where your enemies lie in wait. Do not doubt my power. Huh? What was that? The gift of mystery. Save your game. Save. Chapter 5. So I went and looked at the achievements, and I think there's 7 chapters. So how did the Animal Identification Club make the finals? I've heard there are only 2 students in that club, and yet they keep winning. Do they really care about identifying animals that much? Oh, it's like Pokemon? Are you Pokemon masters? Introducing the Animal Identification Club. What are we going to do? They seem really tough. Remember, we are animals. We know how to fight when cornered. Oh, are they Animorphs? But they keep getting bigger, and they beat that club with the robot horse. Don't panic. Listen, you trust me, right? Yeah? I promise it'll be okay. We'll find a way to beat them. We're not going to let them take away our club. Okay, yeah, thanks. You always know just what to say. We won't let them destroy our identities. I have some bad news. The figurine is gone. What? Where did it go? I looked everywhere for it last night. I know exactly where I put it. It just disappeared. Of course this would happen now. It seems like everything's going wrong all at once. It's not even with a snowball. That's not enough with the snowball tournament and Jacob getting called down to Enfield's office. Wait, Jacob's in trouble again? Oh god, he didn't have anything to do with that noise last night, did he? No, that was our death trap of a skating rink turning into a giant sinkhole. Jacob's in trouble because someone spray painted graffiti of the Gatekeeper's sigil outside the stadium. What? That can't be a coincidence. The statue disappears at the same day as someone sprays its symbol on the wall? I don't know what to tell you. Jacob's been called down to the office since he's the obvious suspect for any new graffiti. Janai is investigating the mark. Go talk to those two, I guess, if you want to know more about what's going on. I have my hands full trying to figure out how we're going to prepare for the next round of the snowball tournament. Alright, I guess I'll go see what I can find out. If you see either of them, could you tell them Tactics Club is supposed to be meeting? We can't play without them. In the meantime, maybe we can keep figuring out White Falcon's lineage? You said his great-great-great-grandfather would have been alive during the Siege of Whitethrone, right? Could he have fought in that? At least someone appreciates the work I put into world building. It's good to have a somebody that's into your deep lore. Deep lore. All right, let's go to the library first. So maybe we can scout out the Identification Club. Hey, isn't that the Animal Identification Club? Maybe we should try spying on them. Sniff, sniff. Hey, do you smell that? Huh? Sniff, sniff. You're right. It smells like someone's trying to sneak up on us. How could they possibly know that? I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I have just what we need. Alicia used the book-scented perfume. Huh, it's gone. Guess it was nothing. We smell like books now, I guess. Let's keep watching. That's very funny. So I've written down all their strats and combat styles. Should give us a good starting place. Oh, they're doing recon too? Great job, Duncan. We can defeat our foes by learning from nature. Let's start with their leader, Colin. He seems to be kind of the tough, heavy armor type that's hard to defeat. So, a bear? Pangolin, maybe? He seems very protective, standing in the way of others. He's definitely taken more damage overall than he's dealt. So, Pangolin. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this. Okay, Alicia. Seems wily but fragile. She can hit a lot of people at once with her snowball techniques. She seems to go down a lot in combat, so something damaging but easy to crush. A bird, perhaps? But a fierce bird, like a swan or a secretary bird. Yeah, I can work with that. That could have been worse. Last of the original three is Jacob. I don't really know what he does. I think he's just generic damage. Okay. Wolf by default? Wolf by default. Then there's the two new people, Janai and I think his name is Batu? Batu is a former equestrian club member, so obviously he should be a horse. Janai seems to have some kind of confusing effect on those around her, like they're trying to fight two people. A cobra, perhaps? Or something that tricks its prey beforehand, like a frogfish? I guess she's still a little wily, hard to pin down. I think that's all of them, right? We should practice hypothetical combat against those animals. See how we can match up. Let's go. I mean, isn't this kind of what we've been doing with CNC? Nothing. Let's go. Yeah, they're basically doing the same thing. It's fine. Being in the library always makes me feel calm. This is a very well-loved space. A lot of that love is coming from that guy Benny over there, I think. Yeah, Benny. Keep doing what you do, Benny. I honestly could not tell you what a secretary bird is, so that bit is lost on me, alas. Thanks for being so thoughtful. Jacob, we have uncovered the mystery of your location. Yo, what brings you here? Oh, Janai, hey, there you are. Oh, well, Colin mentioned something had drawn graffiti based on the Gatekeeper symbol. It's a little weird since no one other than us knows that symbol. Maybe I should ease into the question. So I was just wandering around campus looking for some answers. I thought I'd check what time you'd be back for CNC. Also, whether you're actually the one who drew that graffiti. Psst, as if. What do you take me for? The person who wrote Wintermoor is Hell on the wall? Right. My art has a message. That was you? That's the worst attempt at graffiti I've ever seen. What? You take that back! Wintermoor is Hell was an artistic masterpiece until those plebs ruined it with their corporate art. Sure. Oh, you're that girl from the club we fought before break. Sarah, was it? It's Baphomet. I will pry your fingernails off with a silver hairpin if you call me that other name again. Oh, sorry. And sorry about your club. It's cool. I've already performed a dark ritual cursing you to burn in the seventh hell for eternity, so whatever. I see. So Jacob, do you know when you're coming back to Tactics Club? It'll just be a few more minutes. Right now, Enfield's in the let them stew in their own guilt part of his routine. Then he'll try to intimidate us into confessing again, and then we can go. If you are not responsible, then our only choice is to seek out the sigil itself for further clues. There's much to investigate, but first I would like to speak with this fascinating new individual for a moment. A dark cursing ritual, you say? Tell me more. Seriously? What's your deal? This seems like it'll go well. Don't worry, this farce is almost over. I'll be back for C&C soon. It's not every day you meet someone with the knowledge of the occult arts. She's still talking? Oh, I guess I still have stuff to do here. Ah, music. The theater department asked if they could borrow our hats. The nerve! These are genuine energy domes, not some costume. That's not what I meant to do. I wanted to talk to the other person. Yeah, here we go. It's going to be a lot harder to start a band without the other members of the club. That seems accurate. Just about had it with the cretins at this school. No one knows the appropriate etiquette for courting a lady. No one's even bothered to discreetly ask my father for permission to meet me. You ask her. Oh, fine. Hey, you got a second? What's going on? You're friends with that Batu kid, right? Yeah, I mean, I haven't known him that long, but... Look, do you think you can get him to join our club? I mean, are you sure you'd be interested in joining the... What club were you guys again? We're the Historical Reenactment Club. Haven't you been disbanded already? Shh. Look, we're doing some important scientific work here. This can't be put on hold. Scientific? Yeah, we're trying to figure out what would happen if cavemen and the Confederate Army fought the Mongol hordes. I thought historical reenactment was about reenacting history? Well, yeah, but why reenact things that already happened? That'd be boring, right? You already know who wins. It makes way more sense to reenact historical figures in exciting new situations. Could one Allied soldier defeat 3 Napoleons? Could Shakespeare win a poetry battle against a caveman? That sort of thing. We need someone to represent the Mongol hordes, and Batu's the only Mongol we know. He's a Mongol, right? He's from Mongolia, but he's not a horde or anything. That's fine, just bring him by. I know he'd love it. I guess I could ask him. It hurts to try things out, and I can mention it to him. I can't talk much now. Everything's in crisis. I'm guessing that's the side quest. The Ask Batu about Historical Club is the side quest that I was supposed to do. I don't know about that, though. Okay, I guess we're done with that part. The idea of non-historical, historical recreation is funny. Art. Okay, here you are. Hey, Batu, what's up? Hey, Batu, I wanted to mention something. What's the matter? Oh, it's nothing. Those kids from the Historical Reenactment Club invited you to one of their history battles. Huh? Why me? I guess they want from someone from Mongolia to reenact a Mongol horde. Oh, I guess that's the kind of the only thing people know about Mongolia, huh? I'm not a very horde-like person. I tried telling them that. People keep asking me if I'm related to Genghis Khan. I know I have the same name as his grandson, but that doesn't mean I'm a warrior or anything. Batu's a pretty common name. Maybe you could talk to them? Can't really be known for anything if you won't let people get to know you. That's a lot to ask, but maybe you're right. I'll go if you go with me. You can count on me. Here we go. Side quests. Yeah, ditto Sanguine Haze. I guess this is supposed to be set in the 80s, so it's a little in that context, but not awesome. No, that's not where we're going. Wait, wasn't it here? Stadium? Well, here's that, anyway. Really is the symbol for Millimausar. Sign of the Gatekeeper! Did someone really sneak out here last night and paint this whole thing? Indeed, what sort of miscreant could have done such a thing? I mean, Jacob swears he didn't do it, and I believe him. He's not exactly shy about taking credit for vandalism. But if it wasn't him, then who? No one else knows about the figurine, right? Unless... could Enfield have spray painted it? Well, that doesn't make sense. Why would he do that? Quite the conundrum, indeed. Fortunately, there is another promising lead that you must follow. Me. In addition to this obvious graffiti, another mystery appeared last night. The curious sinkhole. Isn't that just the result of school incompetence, though? Unlikely. Alicia, you must know by now that there are no coincidences in this world. Investigate the sinkhole and return to me with your findings. Yeah, Janaya is amazing. There are many mysteries on campus today, friend Alicia. For example, my former clubmate Scarlet has mysteriously vanished. I am attempting to divine her last location. To overcome this much mystery, we must divide and conquer. There's much to do for both of us. Ah! Okay, I guess I'll let you know what I find. Oh, she hasn't left yet. Alright, we go here now. Oh, where did they go? Okay. Side quests. Alright, I guess I go back here. We go here. Where's the side quest happening? Okay. Maybe here? There's a lot of stuff happening around campus today. I don't even know where to start. The graffiti is seriously creepy, and it's definitely the sigil we saw in the Mausar book. It has to be whoever stole the figurine, right? We're the only ones who know about the statue, other than Enfield. So someone must have stolen the figurine, seen the sigil on the base, and spray painted it. Well, here's hoping they're incompetent enough to get caught. That way, the principal gets his monument to his failure. Jacob's theft doesn't get the team disqualified from the tournament. Are you sure we shouldn't? Yo, we're back. Oh no, I knew she'd be back for revenge. What's she doing here? I'm a demon come to sit on your chest and devour your dreams. She will be joining our investigation. She is very knowledgeable about the occult and will be a valuable asset. And so we have designed a CNC character for her. What? Seriously? There's no way she's capable of the discipline required to play Curses and Catacombs. Blow it out your ear, you festering armpit boil. Just because you declared yourself King Nerd doesn't mean I can't kill at this game. See how this plays out. Oh yeah? I bet you don't even know the effective light radius for a torch. I bet I could find out by lighting you on fire. You see, she is full of practical problem-solving solutions. She clearly doesn't even like us. I'm not writing her into the campaign. Well, don't say it. I could try writing something for her. I'm sure it won't be so bad. What character are you playing, Baphomet? Oh, one that's going to blow your little loser minds. She will be a Hellion. Hellion? Seriously? You can't play one of those. That's a monster class. They're demons. See? I told you they wouldn't be able to handle it. No, I can work something out if that's what you really want. I mean, they're usually evil, but maybe your character had a change of heart. If I described what to you was in her heart, you would turn to stone from pure despair. Okay, well then, maybe she's working with the party to her own ends. That gives me a few ideas. Just give me a little time, and I'm sure I can write something. Mark my words, this will not end well. Never play with an evil character. Do you want to write an adventure for Baphomet now? If not, you can write at the desk in Alicia's room. Do it later. It is time to go do something else. I have to go to the quad. The quad is also where the broken ice rink is. Yeah, a not tiefling. That seems likely. Ta-da! Oh, that's not a sinkhole, that's a stairwell. I know Janiyah really thinks this thing is connected somehow, but I don't know. This is pretty on par for the school, to be honest. So this girl's from the paper. Maybe they'll know something about what's going on. Yeah, see? Stairs. Oh, it's Septavia. She might know something about that sinkhole, but I'm sure she has more important things to do than talk to someone like me. I'll just go talk to those reporter girls instead. You work for the paper, right? That's right. Do you have any information about the sinkhole, or perhaps the strange graffiti that appeared outside the stadium? Do you have a comment? I was about to ask you that. Are you covering the story? Both of them. It's been a heck of a news day, let me tell you. It's all we can do to keep up with it. And on top of that, a ton of students are out sick today. Maybe there's some kind of epidemic. Or hey, do you think they maybe fell into the sinkhole? One story at a time, Becky. No sane student would have set foot in that rink before or after it became a giant chasm. Besides, class attendance is down by 22%. I doubt 22% of the student body actually accidentally fell into the sinkhole. Yeah, you're probably right. If that many kids were piled up in that hole, you'd be able to see them from up here. That would be some award-winning photo, though. Thanks for your speculation. Now students are missing? I wanted to narrow down these mysteries, but not add more to the pile. Yes. No, let me go. I want to go to the thing. No, that's... Okay, that's where the boss is going to be. What? Excuse me? We are... Oh, so this is like the people whose clubs have been disbanded. We are those who've been wronged and cast aside. What? You are the enemy. You've tried to destroy us, but now we have the Gatekeeper. Your reckoning will come sooner than you think. What? A reckoning? What did I do? Can we talk this? Oh? Where'd they go? Who was even that? I should probably tell the club about this. Back here, because I still have side quests to do. I brought Batu. Great, that area by the fence is the steps. You can invade from there. Wait just a minute. I think he wants to say something first. I don't actually feel comfortable invading from the steps. I feel like people assume I'm some kind of barbarian warrior because I'm from Mongolia, but I'm actually shy and I don't like fighting. Probably pretty much anybody else in the school would be better at your reenactment than me. Well, shucks, you put us in a real pickle. We've already reserved the quad for a battle. You sure you don't want to share your authentic Mongolian experience with us? I don't want to be an invader. Mongolia's history is more than warfare, you know. Some of our most famous leaders made wondrous Buddhist art, like the Great Zanzibar. Most of it got destroyed, though. I want to be an artist or an architect. I want to make things, not destroy them. Wait, that's it. Didn't you say something about having a poetry battle? Was Shakespeare and a caveman? Caveman in poetry had an undeniable elegance. But what if instead of fighting, you had an art competition this time? Batu, would you be more comfortable doing that? Yeah, if you would change your game just like that for me, I could help you do an art reenactment. It's unconventional, but maybe. It would be another chance for me to show the superior of caveman culture. So, art contest. Don't use a pencil. It wouldn't be historical. Only I get a pencil. What about this black crayon? It's kind of like charcoal. Given the circumstances, it'll have to do. Let the battle begin. Behold, a portrait of my Lady Love Winifred awaiting my return of the old willow tree. As you can see, I depicted 3 deer against a field of stick figures. I call it the origin of society. I drew the foothills of the Bogd Khan mountain, where my family used to visit in the springtime. I imagined how it would look hundreds of years ago. Such authenticity, such historicity! Tell Winifred I've been slayed by the wonder of this drawing. Sorry, I didn't mean to slay anyone. No, it was worth it. Batu, thanks for participating in our reenactment. We probably learned something about history. It wasn't what we expected, but it was a successful meeting of the Historical Reenactment Club, which is illegal. No learning about history going on here, sir. Psst, Batu, take this as a memento of your time here. Thanks again. Certificate of Authenticity. Trample gives my enemies -1 movement for 2 turns. Time to write an adventure. You know, writing an adventure in like an hour. That's definitely a thing that you can do. Okay, Baphomet's playing a Hellion, an evil race of demons. I'm sure she doesn't want to play against the other characters, though. I bet she's just really looking to make friends. I don't know about that. I'm sure Baphomet's actually really nice once you get past her whole deal. Maybe Baphomet's character isn't like other Hellions. Maybe she's different somehow. Maybe she's an outcast from her race because she was born with 2 horns instead of the usual 4. I need a scary villain that Baphomet would think is cool. Who would Baphomet think is cool? Maybe I can think of a dark and mysterious name. Let's start with a cool but creepy name. I'll build the villain from there. The Raven Queen. She can join forces with the heroes for a common cause. In the process, find the good in herself. But I need to find a way to get her together with the party in the first place. Let's do a vision, since Alicia's been having visions. Well, we'll see how this goes over. And then I think after we do this bit, I will take a break. I do not expect we will finish today, given that there are 3 chapters remaining, or 2 whole ones in the one we're doing. Let's see this adventure you're so proud of. Curse of the Raven Queen, with an extra E because history. So, Baphomet, what's your character's name? I'm Hecate, daughter of darkness. Okay, well, Hecate, even though Hellions are usually evil, you're different. They treated you like an outsider your whole life, so in response, no, Hecate's totally evil. You're right that she's not like other Hellions. Hecate only works alone. Okay, well, we need you to work with the party, so you've been having dreams recently. Incredibly real dreams that must be some sort of psychic vision. In these dreams, you're about to be slain by a group of other Hellions, and only by working together with this group of 5 heroes can you be saved. A psychic vision? Isn't that Janai's thing? This sort of vision goes beyond psychic powers. It's an omen of destiny from the universe itself. It's your story. So adventures, a lone woman approaches your camp. I attack her. What? She's clearly a Hellion. They're an evil race. My character's a paladin, devoted to stopping evil. I step in front of Edwald to halt his attack. Sir Paladin, she seems to be unarmed and is only passing by. We should not strike the first blow. She's evil, though. As heroes, we have a duty to... As you're having this discussion, the bandits attack! Bandits? I thought you said it was other Hellions. These bandits may be working with Hellions, you say. We must be extra cautious. So, Alicia's design is not amazing, but that's fine. And by Alicia, I mean my design, because I'm the one who made these choices. At least some of them. Sure. Let's see how it goes. You don't have to defend me. I'm not helpless. I attack the bandits too. Like I'm going to sit around when I could be causing bloodshed. Try to keep up, nerds. Alright, what's your deal? Hellburst. Well, sure. We'll get you. And then get you. That way, this one will attack them. We'll attack Hecate and take some damage. So that then Hellburst does better next turn. Okay. So let's have you go to here and then do a big Hellburst. Nice. And then you can go to here and charge through the enemies like that. And you can just rock that one. And then there's a druid left. What are you gonna do? Ow. Not great. Yikes. Oop. Let's burst here. Let's take that druid off the board because yikes. And then hook. Okay. Took a lot of damage, but we did it. The heroes seem just as you saw in your dreams. Stalwart companions dedicated to the service of good. You maybe lay off the good part. They tell you of their current mission. They are en route to destroy the dark forces of your own arch-nemesis, the Raven Queen, with an extra E. You've acquitted yourself well, fellow traveler. Would you like to join us on our quest? We could use someone of your talents. Who's this Raven Queen person exactly? Her identity is hidden behind a raven mask. All is known is that legions of dark creatures are performing evil deeds at her command. I bet she's that snake from before. So, Hecate, the Raven Queen is your sworn enemy. This is a chance to show her you're more powerful than she could ever hope to be. Do you join the party's crusade? Nah, pass. You nerds are too boring. I'm done here. Oh no. Apparently I need some sanctioned activity waiver from a school club to get out of wearing a uniform. I spent an hour participating in this club to get one, so now I'm gone. See in Phlegethon user. Phlegethon. Huh. I never heard about any kind of waiver. She was just using us after all. That's what we get for trusting her. Like player-like character, I guess. Ah, yes. Good old-fashioned Dungeons & Dragons racial essentialism, right, Colin? Yeah, but like, what even is evil anymore? Anyway, is your warrior evil for killing rabbits to eat? Or like, if a guy stole a loaf of bread for some kids, does that count as evil? To that, I refer you to the 12 pages in the player's guidebook laying out a clear and ambiguous definition of evil. Intriguing. Baphomet has some strong opinions on that interpretation when I brought it up. She posited that those definitions were written to limit humanity after the Shadow War between the heavens and the true underworld. It's too bad we never got to see whether Hecate could find missing Nephilim and restore balance to the demon realm. What? Indeed, when she was explaining her ethos to me earlier, Baphomet shared her bold and detailed narrative regarding demonological matters. She is very passionate about it. A story of heaven and hells, of forbidden loves and secret wars, and the brave lone demon who could set it all right. That's why I suggested she play CNC. Her dedication to storytelling quite reminded me of you, Alicia. But then, why'd she leave? That I do not know. Perhaps we disappointed her? Hope my writing doesn't disappoint her. I really thought it would help. Oh no, maybe I accidentally upset her? I should really go find her. Seriously? Why? She doesn't want to play with us. Isn't it best for everyone if she just leaves? But why was she here in the first place? I have to at least try to find out what went wrong. Also, she is going to be that person who's super into your world building, Colin. She's going to be the person who shows up with a 10-page character backstory. I almost forgot. I found something really weird. Your investigation proved fruitful? Not exactly. Well, it's hard to say. I didn't find anything of interest at the sinkhole, but I was looking around the campus and this really weird person confronted me all of a sudden. Someone in a scary mask. I'm not sure what they were doing, but they talked about the Gatekeeper. It sounded like they must be the one who stole the figurine. Mysterious. The plot thickens. They didn't try to threaten you or anything, did they? They did say something about a reckoning? I don't know if it was a threat or not, but it definitely wasn't friendly. Why not? I shall add this to our dossier. I can feel that all these clues are connected, and after we triumph in the next battles, we'll be able to deduce how. Right, we must find Baphomet after this break. So yeah, I will just take a few minutes to do assorted things, check on the dog face, and then I'll be back with more Wintermoor Tactics Club very soon. In the meantime, I leave you with a wagging dog butt. All right, back in a couple minutes. Hello, we're back. It's time to resume game. Probably not here. No, I'm guessing she's going to be out on the quad. You're looking for Baphomet. Next game I pick, I would like it to be a game where I don't have to do as much talking, like reading the narration and things. So hopefully Beneath Aressa will be that game. Here you are. Hey Baphomet, it seemed like you were kind of having fun. What happened? I told you, you nerds are boring. I mean, a bandit attack? The Raven Queen? Really? I had all kinds of killer ideas for Hecate. Your stuff is bad. Oh, you think it's bad? Can I ask why? Don't take it personally. You can't please everyone and you shouldn't give a crap what I think. But I wrote this story for you to show you what I think is special about CNC. Can I ask about your ideas for Hecate? I'd love to hear them. What bothers? You can have a cheerful new addition to your little team of misfits. Yeah, right. You say you want to hear my ideas, but you don't care about me. You just want to make me into someone I'm not. I should challenge her to come back. Oh, I get it. You're scared. What? Yeah, you know, you don't think you can cut it with our CNC group. You're intimidated because we beat you in the snowball tournament. Don't flatter yourself. If those dorks in hats weren't actively getting in my way, I would have torn you to shreds. I see you trying to play it all cool. I bet if you come back for one more session, I can convince you to stay. I dare you. Do you have a death wish? That's not an answer. I'm still daring you. Okay, fine. One more chance. Well, if only to see how your goody two-shoes underdog axe responds to real darkness. This time I'm going to write something that really works for you. Will you help me? Fine, I guess you need it. Yes, let's do it. Let's make a goth AF adventure. Okay, so I want our campaign to be able to help you tell your story instead of frustrating you. What can I do to help you feel more involved? Well, you tried forcing some tragic past on Hecate when she already has her own stuff. She's the daughter of King Archanaeus, Lord of the Hellions. Hecate doesn't agree with her father's policy on Nephilim. She's dedicated to overthrowing him. That's the conflict she cares about, not some goofy villain. Maybe we could tie the Raven Queen into Archanaeus somehow? What would the Raven Queen have something to do with the King of the Hellions? Oh, I like this part. Ooh, possession? I think either of these. What do y'all think? Assassin? Deal with the Demon King? Possessing? Or occult? We did possession a little bit with Janaya, so maybe assassin? What do y'all think? Getting a little bit of Baphomet rock in the music, at least earlier on. Alright, I'm going to do assassin. That works. Hecate would want to shut that down. Tell me something, though. If you want me to tell Hecate's story, why should I play your little game instead of just writing it on my own? Well, CNC is a great way of putting you into situations you wouldn't have thought of yourself. It's a lot easier to think of ideas when you can bounce them off other people, from what I've found. Tell me about this great challenge you've got in store for Hecate. What if getting along with humans is challenging? How about she's framed for all the evil things? Okay. How does the situation... Big fight, right? No, I don't... That might be interesting, depending on what you do with it. Gotta go out in style with some real... Like maybe I set fire to the sky or transcend the world to bring in a new age of darkness or something. What if you want to come back? Should we have some kind of hook for your character continuing? That's optimistic of you. Janaya said something about your character in Nephilim? Yeah, Nephilim are half celestial, half demon. Hecate is a Nephilim, but her father is trying to destroy them all. There's clearly some kind of dark secret about her past her father isn't telling her. So Hecate's on a journey to uncover her past while staying one step ahead of her father? Maybe. Revenge. Ooh, mysterious hint. Swears revenge. Another Nephilim. I'm curious if there are answers that she's actually more enthusiastic about. Or if she just, like, shoots down the first thing you answer no matter what. All right, here we go. What do you got to say? Worry not. Our investigation has not hit a dead end, no matter how it seems at the moment. We are fated to solve this mystery. In time, we will find the way. The gates of hell. All right, Drakator sheets. Oh, I guess that's if we win. Sure. Okay, so Edwald, you have the highest religious lore stat. Roll to see if you recognize Hecate. I failed. The story grinds to a halt. I got a 14. You recognize that Hecate is none other than the daughter of King Archelaus, Lord of the Hellions. My father is leading the underworld into destruction by betraying the Nephilim. I will supplant his rule. You pitiful mortals had best not get in my way. Whoa, she's doing a character voice. I was not expecting that. Yeah, what a surprise. Someone putting effort into a character instead of playing a generic goody-goody knight. King Archelaus is the source of many darkest evil beings that make their way into the realm from the fringes of reality. This coup could be a rare opportunity to strike against him and make the realm safer. So are we still doing the Raven Queen thing? Or yes, the Raven Queen is hot on Hecate's trail, hired by her demonic sire to kill his offspring before she causes more trouble. My father's minions have been secretly trying to get a foothold in this plane. A portal stands nearby, nearly completed, to bring his forces into this world. Hold it. This makes no sense within C&C cosmology. Alicia, it's like you never even read the Aether Realms Compendium. King Archelaus can't have a daughter because Hellions can't reproduce. They're just spontaneously created from Hellfire. Besides, what would a Hellion Lord need with an assassin from our plane? He has a ton of minor Hellion followers he could just send. Colin, be cool! Be cool, Colin! Stop backseat GMing! You may not like some of us, but the battle ahead requires our help. Probably. Maybe even insects like you might be able to assist me. But slow me down and I will feed this eve on your hearts roasted with absinthe and sage. Excellent. The party makes their way down toward the portal that Hecate mentioned. I don't join. Okay. Edwald wouldn't work with the Hellion. He's a paladin. I won't betray his character. He's going to sit this one out. Have fun getting killed in your sleep. Work with that housepawn who doesn't even want to be here. You need to get over yourself, Colin. I eagerly await news of what awaits at the portal. The gates are guarded by the undead minions of the Raven Queen, awaiting their mistress. They shamble about, uncertain but watchful. They know Hecate is likely to appear here, and they are hoping to take her out before she can sabotage their dark work at the portal. You must fight your way through them to reach the final battlefield. Hecate deals 20 damage or defeat all enemies. Okay. Party select. Character sheets. Okay, nothing for you yet. Yep, that's fine. Here we go. I trust your precious heroes won't find it too evil to mutilate a few walking corpses. Now we do skeletons all the time. They're like mosquitoes around here. Good, then I'll show you how enjoyable destruction can be. Soul Vortex. 3 damage, 0 range, burst 2, vengeance. Much vengeance. Many vengeance. Boist. Let's see, so we're going to do this. We're going to give you Power Word Encouraged. And then you're going to go here and take them out. And then we end turn. We'll see how this goes. Will they be able to do enough damage to actually KO her? No, but they will get very close. Okay, 20 damage. Alright. Devil's Cloak. Hellburst places fire tiles. Hellburst! Let's see. Hecate, that last attack was really effective, but now you need to roll to save versus poison from the guards remains exploding. 5. Is that enough? No, the poison takes hold, and you feel your life force draining fast. What do? I hold it off through sheer force of will. I mean, that was what the roll was for, and you already failed, so I used my psychic abilities to anchor her life force in her body, keeping her from slipping away. Unfortunately, your psychic abilities don't... Oh, they do work that way, but not on Hellions, it turns out. Sure would be useful if the party had someone around who was able to purify poisons. You speak of our paladin, who has forsworn his duty. Even as Hecate lies there, a hideous evil aura begins to consolidate in the portal. The forces of King Archaeneas sense Hecate's presence and move to eradicate her. Without Hecate's power, the whole party would be doomed. Rogi, Anjaya, everyone. Sure would be useful if there was a character here dedicated to fighting the forces of darkness. Ugh, fine. I hasten to the battlefield, unwilling to let my comrades suffer without me. God. No matter who they choose to ally with. And you purify Hecate's poison status? Yes, I purify Hecate's poison status. She wakes just as time as the Raven Queen arrives in the battlefield with reinforcements. The ground begins to shake and the portal glows ominously. You must defeat the summoners at each nexus point before they finish opening it. Prepare for battle. If we're preparing for battle, does that mean I have time to go get snacks? Yeah, let's take a break. Snacks. Snowball's tournament is fun. The boots I gave you are ever so slightly out of fashion. Okay. Loner's Edge. The horde surrounds you. Time for the final battle. I don't expect any gratitude for healing you, demon. I'm simply trying to aid my friends. Aw, how sweet. Well, your friends are about to get eviscerated by hellspawn, so you might not want to scorn my help right now. Scorn my help right now. Party select. Well, we gotta have Edwald in here. Tank. Enter battle. See, your attack is a magic attack, right? Maybe it is a magical attack. Okay, so you go here and do a mist. And then you go here and you do this. And then you can go here and smoosh. Smoosh? Why is your attack? Oh, because it's a pull now. Well, I guess I could just do this. No. It's important to know about that pull thing. Not great, honestly. I did not plan for that correctly. What? Vog. Ah, they have magical armor. Barrier. But now I can hit you. Hammer hook. Yikes. And bamf. And confusion. Let's just get in the way of any enemies. Yikes. Reset turn, because his hook thing, which I'm not, turns out I'm not super a fan of. It will make a Magimist, right? Yeah. So that takes out that one. Not being able to attack adjacently is not great, honestly. Oh, that's not where I meant to be, but I can attack here. We'll pull you in there, and then you can use a big Soul Vortex. Yeah, not great, but we got there. Loner's Edge. She's edgy, you get it? You defeated the Dark Army! As the final enemy draws its last putrid unbreath, I smash the crystals on the gate, closing it forever. Nice! One more of my father's plans foiled. Soon there will be nowhere for him to escape to. You have indeed foiled the plans of King Arcaneus, at least this time. Does that mean we're going to run into demons from now on? I mean, if Colin says it's okay. Now that we're a high enough level, I was going to run Fire Throne Keep module. That should have plenty of demons. I understand your party may have heard some more rumors? You've heard rumors of a Nephilim sighted nearby, which you have been hoping to check out on your way to the next destination. Indeed, rumors of a most intriguing variety. I have interest in this. Does that mean you'll travel with us? For now. Excellent, we would be honored to have your strength supporting us. Yeah, join the team. I want to see what other weird stuff you can do. Just so you know, I'm still going to keep an eye on you to make sure you don't murder us in our sleep. But I want to be a good leader, not some dictator. So if everyone else wants you to join, I'll let you join. Wise decision. You have yet to see the true power of which I am capable. I totally am not based on Desdemona from Gargoyles, who is a cool, hot, bad lady. That was fun. I think your character is really interesting, Baphomet. Indeed, perhaps I, too, should consider an evil character. Absolutely not. Vetoed. One evil character per campaign is plenty. Then I shall be a perfect dramatic foil with my goodness. I look forward to it, and to investigating with you in our real-world mystery. Welcome to the team. Da-na-na-na. Sure. I'll stick around for now. Let's not pick this some kind of feelings moment, okay? Trackator sheet. Trackator sheet. Boop. Boop, boop. And we get Soul Vortex deals bonus damage. Great. So tell me about this mystery that's got everyone's panties in a knot. Sure, where do I even begin? Exposition. So you think the hooded figure, the graffiti, the statue, and the mysterious scene book, and this whole snowball ordeal are all tied to this gatekeeper of Ilum Malzar? Can't say for sure, but it would be an awful lot of coincidences. Huh. This might be the first interesting thing that's ever happened in this campus. I can tell you that Ilum Malzar isn't from any religion or mythology I've heard of. Sounds like a made-up demon name. I guess those CNC guys invented it. I hope so. I hope the principal just feels sour about being left out of CNC and he's taking it out on us, because otherwise... Or maybe it is a cursed statue, and they tried in vain to name something beyond this realm that they couldn't hope to comprehend. Maybe by stealing it, you unwittingly summoned something that we had waited for eons for a foolish mortal to walk into its trap. Maybe it's coming for the school to turn the air poison and make all of your friends into eternally tormented zombie slaves. Like I said, it'll be interesting either way. Hey, Colin, you gonna stop being a jerk? Are we ready to fight the Animal Identification Club? Let's fight. Dun-dun-dun-dun. How much do you need your club? Why do you fight so hard for it? We're fighting for our friends. The CNC Club is like family. Even when we don't get along, we still care about each other. We don't want to give that up. Is that so? Your club identity is the only way to feel like you have friends? No. Alicia, do you understand what it's like to be a snow leopard? When I tell people who I am, they laugh. Sometimes they shove or hit me. Oh, so they're otherkin. Flying fox. That's cool. No. Oh, you don't need a club to... Okay, whatever. Tank. Party select. Enter battler. They will each take 1 extra damage of the type they're not strong against. Alright, what is your deal? Leaping ambush. Seed dispersal. Nice. Zank. And then you go to here and just end your turn. Oh dear, that's a lot of damage. The encyclopedia may say that flying foxes are harmless herbivores, but I have a few tricks they don't know about. Oh, I say the yikes. Avery, I'm sorry. Duncan? Grr, how could you? And stun. pull. And flank. I can't. Oh, because reset turn. Yeah, 2 characters with the hook thing is not great. I'm going to probably switch that back after this fight if I remember to do so. And taunt. Attack! Well fought, Tactics Club. You showed me who you really are. Not our best performance. How could we lose? What are we going to do? I don't know. You can't take this club away from us. We need it. Everything will be okay, Duncan. Remember, we'll always know who we are in our hearts, right? Right. That's incredibly touching. Mostly weird, but touching. I think you two will end up just fine. As long as you conform to the school dress code within 24 hours. And stop calling yourselves animals. It makes our education system look bad. We should go. Meanwhile, victory has once again gone to the apparently unstoppable Tactics Club. What they've been feeding you, it's working. You know that we're forced to eat the same cafeteria gruel as every other club, old guy. Keep striving, keen students. You only have 1 fight left. Looks like your finals match will be against the Student Council. They're going to be tough to beat. In retrospect, I bet you'd wish you'd voted for some weenies instead of electing all the most powerful and talented students to the same club, eh? Anyway, good luck. Hope you're prepared to become the ultimate club. Student Council's next, huh? I guess just 1 more club to defeat, then we can officially keep ours. What will happen then? Will things just really go back to normal? We can't worry about that yet. Student Council is the most powerful opponent we could possibly face. We'll have to be ready for anything. Are we going to recruit somebody from the Animal Club? One of the 2 of them? Da-da-da-da. Now, chapter 6, right? Ah, weird dream. Thibaut. Well, look who decided to show her face again. She just keeps destroying things, doesn't she? Why are we still talking? Let's end her. Ah! Principal Enfield, you have to help me. They're trying to kill me. Help you? You're a liar and a thief. You deserve what's coming for you. Septavia, please. You are a coward and a failure. You do not exist to me. Colin, Jacob, I'm so glad you're here. We can help you get your revenge. Revenge? That's not what I want. We need to hurt them before they hurt us. They're afraid of us. They hate us. They don't think we're human. The Gatekeeper can protect us. No, this isn't right. This isn't you. I have to wake up. I have to... Ah! Jeez, I feel awful. My heart's pounding real hard. I'm not going to be able to get back to sleep now. Hey, wait a minute. That's Avery, the leader of the club we defeated, isn't it? Why is she walking like that? Is she sleepwalking? Something's definitely wrong. Hope she's not planning to do anything weird since they lost. Looks like she was headed toward the quad. Some members of the defeated clubs are getting something brought down and taken down into the sinkhole. To a ritual, perhaps? Oh, hey, that's the other kid from that club. Did they lure me into an ambush? Doesn't look like much like an ambush. Hey, you're Duncan, right? From the Animal Identification Club? I just saw your friend Avery walk by here a little while ago. Sorry about today. Hope you're both doing okay. You saw Avery? Oh, thank goodness. We were supposed to hang out tonight, but they never showed. I was really starting to get worried. Avery's never late. Which way did they go? I was just going to ask you that. They seemed like they were acting kind of weird, like they were sleepwalking or something. That sounds dangerous. What should we do? Will you help me find them? Okay, well, I saw Avery heading in this direction, so I guess let's check the annex. Creepy music. Huh, wait a minute. The tape around the sinkhole is broken. The sinkhole's really scary in the dark. I hope Avery didn't fall somehow. Snow leopards are pretty graceful, but maybe not if they're sleepwalking? What if something happened to Avery? We have to go in and check. Climb in the sinkhole? It's in the middle of the night. We could call the... What if they have a broken ankle or something? What if they hit their head and got a concussion? All right, we can climb down very slowly to make sure Avery's okay. To question mark, question mark, question mark. It's pitch black in here. Maybe coming here with a flashlight wasn't the smartest idea. Ah. Going back to my dorm. I should come back tomorrow. I bet Avery wandered somewhere else. Snow leopards are careful even in their sleep. Sure. Save game. Intense music. There's no way you can defeat the entire football team. All right, everyone, attack. Oh no, they're anime. The student council. The Tactics Club is next, yes? They shouldn't be a problem. We must not become overconfident. The school needs us to protect it. We cannot lose. We are basically from Revolutionary Girl Utena. It's through here, where the tape is broken. Where is everybody? Shouldn't there be some stooge calling this place a health hazard by now? Astute, the campus does appear to be mysteriously empty. Oh good, you're here. I was worried I'd have to wait around this place alone. Oh hey, everyone, this is Duncan. He's the one who found this place with me last night. Yeah, the back kid. I wish I had your dedication to freaking people out. Your whole thing is hilarious, dude. It's, Excellent. Then let us venture forth into the lair of our mysterious adversaries. I got a bad feeling about this place. I kind of hope Avery isn't here. Hey, I have smoke bombs if we need a quick getaway. That's great, but our CNC abilities won't help if we need to escape from something real. That's why I brought smoke bombs. I hope that Colin and Batu are okay without us. I have to focus all my energies here, so I won't be able to protect them. They're just discussing horse barding back at the club room. I think they'll be okay. Don't worry too much. I brought my switchblade. You have a switchblade? Janaya said you'd be freaked out. Indeed, my psychic abilities never lie. This place is cool. Ah, there's a mask over here. This would be a great place to chill or plan coups. Or both. Is this where you saw the mysterious figures? They were everywhere and they were all staring at us. They were there for just a second and then they disappeared. If both of you saw it, you might not be seeing things. We must investigate. Come, plucky heroes and Baphomet. It's a clue. This is one of those masks they were wearing. Looks like there's something inscribed inside it. I renounce my identity to become reborn. A clue. We should take that to Scarlet to see what she makes of it. But Scarlet's missing. I still don't see any signs of Avery. Ooh. It says, enemies are everywhere. Only he can protect us. That's creepy. Guess we know who spray painted the sigil earlier. This is high quality paint too. This evil cult must have some powerful connections. Turns out that some weird cult isn't using this place. You think Colin will let us make it the new club room? No torture chambers? No blood sacrifices? Disappointing. You really talked this place up. I mean, it's a big rock. I need at least a Titan's class strength score to move it. That's not a clue. What do you got? You have the makings of a true sleuth, Alicia. If only displayed latent psychic abilities, we could have inducted you into our club. These were all lit up last night, and looks like they weren't the only thing burning. What are all the ashes from? Looks like some kind of leather straps. Ah, yes, I've heard of what these are for. See this ring? It's the remains of a horse bridle. Could the equestrian club be connected to the mystery? And why would someone destroy their horse equipment? They sacrifice their identities to be reborn. Right? Seems like that's everything there is to find here. Guess we can head back up now. Da-na-na-na. This mask must be some kind of clue to what's going on, right? Indeed, a mask is a way of hiding one's true identity, which means that this mask must have clues about its owner's true identity. I will fetch Scarlet so she can aid us with her psychometric clue finding. Alicia, when you are finished here, meet us at the library with this mask. Hey, Alicia, can I talk to you for a second? Oh yeah, sure. What's up? I'd like to join your club. What? It's getting kind of scary out there, not to mention lonely. Without Avery, I'm sort of not sure what I should do. When we fought your club, it seemed like you all had a really special bond, and you're great warriors. I'd really like to try learning from you. Please? I could really use some friends right now. Sure, I'll see what I can do. Oh, really? Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll go look for a rule book right now. I'll meet you at the club room. Guess that means I'm going to need to write something for him. Write later. You think Baphomet thinks I suck? I don't suck, right? Okay. Stadium. The case of the missing students. What is the connection between them? Maybe that strange underground cult kidnapped them? Perhaps not, but they're definitely up to something. Yep. Okay. Oh, hey, got a second? There's something I wanted to talk about. Listen, you're good at people stuff, right? Talking. I guess Jania's probably better at talking to people than I am. That's kind of the problem. Think you could give her this note? But she's right over there. Can't you just go say whatever it is? No. Will you do it or not? Sure, I guess. Hey, Jania, I have something for you. Dear Jania, something. Okay. A clandestine missive? I shall read it immediately. Oh, well then. Is it okay? She didn't say anything too mean, did she? Oh, no, not at all. In fact, I should go over there right now and tell her... Actually, do you think you could give her a return message for me? Here, I'll write one right now. Hi, Baphomet. Something. To whom it may concern, psychic detective... Official business. Baphomet is a fierce and independent person with a powerful aura. As such, it can occasionally be difficult for a psychically sensitive person such as myself to approach her. Overwhelming. Okay, but please, Alicia. This is silly, but here I am. Hey, did you, here, she sent you this note. Let me see. Huh. I don't see why you couldn't just, here, take back my response. What? Go! This is starting to get silly, y'all. She responds. Let me read. I also like her hair. Then you should probably go tell her that. Alicia, could you please do it for me? I'm not going to tell Baphomet that you like her hair. You're basically right next to each other. But her aura can change the entire psychic landscape in a moment. I could be crushed. You are the great mediator, Alicia. It is your destiny. Jania likes your hair. Really? I mean, of course she would. It's inspired by real occult shit, not fake goth crap. Hey, go ask her. No, she's right over there. Just go talk to her. You'll be fine. You'll both be fine. Thanks, Alicia. Psychic talisman. Pain shared is pain doubled. Are they smooching? They're gonna smooch? What do I talk about now? Alicia, this fascinating conversation would have never happened if not for your brave efforts. How you doing, Lance? Two people who are a lot have found kinship. All right, I need to go and write a module for Duncan. So, Oreo has been a bit extra squirrely of late and demanding of several walks more than he normally gets. So I will probably wrap up a little bit before 5 to go and give him the first of his afternoon/evening walks. It seems like Duncan is having a hard time being on his own with his friend Avery gone. I need to show him that he can stand up for himself, that he can be a hero all on his own. Let's say Duncan's character is on a quest to get support from someone special, but then he finds the power was in himself all along. Only less cheesy than that. Okay, so who would Duncan be trying to get support from? Like a big legendary jaguar? Nice, but when the party actually gets to find this jaguar, turns out the jaguar can't help them after all because... That's funny, but probably not. They didn't have the same power they used to have. As soon as Duncan realizes what's really going on, he'll see that he has no choice but to step up himself. But I have to give him something to step up to. What kind of conflict should I give them? Duncan's really into nature stuff. Maybe I can come up with some kind of nature-related problem. Forest corrupted by encroaching darkness. Monstrous force. An island where animal species are mysteriously disappearing one by one. Who's the villain? No. Bats. Raven Queen again. It's a shapeshifter. This is a J. Michael Straczynski Spider-Man plot. Because Straczynski is the one who did an arc of Spider-Man where the spider stuff was magic instead of being science fiction, and there were all sorts of like other animal avatars of things, just for those who didn't know, because there's a lot of comics. Like, oh yeah, you don't know this one set of 20-something comics from about 15 years ago? Yeah, lots of people don't know this. I'm totally behind on comics stuff, so anything that's happened in the last 5 years or so, I have at best heard of, and probably not actually read. All right, you're supposed to be here. Where are you? No. Are you hiding down there? Is that what we're doing? No. Okay. Then where are you? Ah. There's something sticking out of that bush. I think I recognize it. Oh no, is that a switchblade? It's labeled Jacob's knife. Keep out. I saw Jacob carrying something like that around, but I didn't know it was a switchblade. This is dangerous. What do I do? Should have a talk with Jacob. Oh cool, you swung my Swiss Army knife. Never know when I might have to go off-grid, so that's good to have. Oh, it's a Swiss Army knife. You see? It's a corkscrew and a magnifying glass. I don't really use the knife part. That's a relief. I thought it was a switchblade. To be honest, I was worried you felt threatened by Baphomet's knife, and there was going to be some kind of knife arms race. Nah, hard to feel threatened when she's never tried to talk to me. Live and let live, you know? Guess I'm kind of surprised you never talked. I thought you had a lot in common since you're both, like, anti-authority and punk. You know, you're right. Maybe I should try talking with Baphomet again. I don't know if she realizes how much punk cred I have. Oh, hey, Baphomet, what's up? You're into punk, right? Like the Ramones? The Ramones aren't punk. They just play 50s beach music and say the word punk a lot. Well, you know what was punk? When someone busted out those flatworms from the biology lab last year. That's right, it was me. So, just saying, I kind of get the vibe that you think I'm not serious about bringing down the man. So I gotta say, I've done some real disruption around here. Have you now? Yeah, that time someone dressed up as a mannequin and put it up on the roof, put it up on the roof and thought everyone was a jumper, that was me. The time someone painted a Stalin mustache on the Wintermoor statue in the quad, also me. When they had to cancel all math classes because someone replaced all the reams of paper with raspberry jam, yours truly. Well, wow, I'm glad you're out here speaking truth to power. That must be why. After I got suspended for the way I dressed, no one ever looked at me funny or mentioned it ever again. It's because of all this change you're causing. Wow, you really think so? No, go away. Hey, those are all just pranks. You're not accomplishing anything. You really care about disrupting this school system? Decide what you want to change and come up with a plan that makes sense. Watch, I don't want to talk with you anymore. See what I do to go. Watch, I don't want to talk with you anymore. See what I do to go fix it. And he just leaves. I care about stuff. I do planning type stuff all the times in Tactics Club. I mean, it's called Tactics Club. Would someone who doesn't plan stuff buy this from the flea market? A gauntlet. Shadow Shove becomes Spirit Shove, a magical attack with extra range. Takes a true Hellraiser to unlock the power of these gloves, but Rogi can at least shove people with them. So the shove part is knockback, right? That would be my guess. Hey Colin, what's up? Are you ready to continue the campaign? I have the perfect way to help us practice for our final fight. See, the student council is all eerily similar to this one demonic organization, so... Well, actually... Oh, there you are. Colin Meek Duncan. Alicia, can I talk with you for a moment? Sure. No, this is where I draw the line. The club has already gotten too big for a reasonable CNC party. And if you haven't noticed, most of the new kids don't care about tactics and just do whatever they want. And now when the future of the club relies on figuring out how to work together, you bring in one of those animal kids? He needs help. I thought maybe CNC could... I am not having it. I can't let our club be destroyed. What if I use my coin? What? My wishing coin. The one you gave me for Christmas. I'm using it on this. That coin was meant to be used in the game and you know it. It is in game. I wish that Duncan could have a character in our world. We can even keep doing the campaign you were going to have us play anyway. We just don't have to do the thing I wrote. I just want him to feel included. Fine, I won't go back on my word. Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry, Duncan, you caught us at a stressful time. Alright, you're in, as long as you can take this seriously. Oh great, don't worry. I'll take it as seriously as Animal Identification Club. Oh hey, what's up? Let me know if you ever have any problems that a bat could help with. I'm not really in the mood to talk. Hexamorg's trap. Okay, push and pull. Movement. Yeah, I want movement. Okay, now I get the specialization. Trample gains chaining. Nice. Okay. Hexamorg's trap. Okay, what character class do you want to be? Well, I'm a flying fox. It's the largest and coolest type of bat. Animals don't have a high enough sentience stats to be player characters. Maybe he could be a bat-themed shapeshifter? They're shapeshifters who can turn into half-animal forms. As long as I could be a flying fox, that's alright. So, a bat shapeshifter. That comes with the blood drinker ability, which... Oh, flying foxes don't drink blood. Or fruit bats. Vegetarians. Well, technically frugivores. We come up with some kind of cool bat-themed power like sonic waves from sonar. Flying foxes don't use echolocation either. We're not predators, so we rely on strong senses of smell, eyesight, and hearing, like most other mammals. You're the one who wanted to be on the team. Oh, so what are flying foxes good at then? Lots of things. We're huge as far as bats go. We're key pollinators and seed dispersers for native plants due to our large flight range and high nutrient guano. Maybe you could take the Floromancy ability set? Lets you control plants. Well, I suppose this is a fantasy game. Flying foxes are associated with agriculture and many mythologies. Fine, at least it's not so overpowered. Let's just keep going with the campaign. We have an important fight coming up that we need to prepare for. Floromancy. Having freshly closed the portal to the underworld, you've angered Hexamorg, the Duke of Dissonance, a high-ranking noble under the authority of King Arcaneus. He and his 2 underlings have hatched a plot to destroy you. And they're supposed to be the student council? You got it. They've set up in the ruins of a nearby keep, filled with underlings and devious traps. Huh? And I guess you all meet this guy. What's your character's name? How about Yimterogyroptera, after the suborder that contains flying foxes? You can just call me Yin? Great, let's start the battle. I mean, you're very not beefy. You're very squishy. Let's see how this goes. Alright, what's your deal? Plague Bite. Merciless, okay. So, reset turn. So you go here, and then that's a KO. So what if instead, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. This knocks one out. I forgot to take off that thing that I don't like. But that was enough to take them out. Oh, yikes. Okay, shove you. And then I go here, and I thwap you. And you're taunted. And we're done. He tanks. Oh, look at all that movement. Beautiful. Were you attacking? Least health. Alright, so... do that. And you don't have a special, so let's just move you so you don't die. Okay, great. Good job, everyone. You overcame the traps and annoyances they left for you. Now we get to the actual fight with the Hexamorg. Could I talk to you for a second first? What is it now? The thing is, that battle was fine and all, but you think it would be okay to include Duncan a little more? He's new and there really wasn't anything particular for him to do in that fight. It'd be nice if we could put a little bit of backstory in for his character so he could feel like part of the team. This campaign is important. You were the one who said we could play what I already wrote. I'm not rewriting it for one new person. Not asking for big changes, just something to hook his character in a little. Alicia, the most dangerous fight we'll ever face is about to happen. It's way more vital for us to practice that than spend time comforting the latest sad-eye puppy you had insisted on adopting. I've already had to change the combat. This is what we have, and you can take it or leave it. I said no. If you don't want to run anything for him, let's just do both. We can practice in your campaign, and we can play what I wrote for Duncan. Do what you want, as long as we get our practice time in. Kisses in catacombs. Bats of a feather. Our bat friend needs a special ability. Alright, everyone, you've received a request for assistance from Yin, Guardian of the Blissful Isles. He's asking you to come out to the shore of the Blissful Isles. He's heard tell of your deeds, and he needs your help. When you arrive, you find the Blissful Isles not particularly blissful. The island seems strangely quiet, ominously devoid of the usual birdsong that earned them the reputation of an exotic paradise. Greetings, Guardian. How may we be of assistance to you? Although you had already suspected as much, Yin tells you the species of the island are mysteriously vanishing, one by one. Is it some strange malady, or is there a more sinister force at work? Clearly this dark force is nothing compared to my own darkness. I assume we simply destroy it and all will be well? Sort of. Actually, Yin wants your help finding someone. Legend has it that deep in the heart of the island, there lies a magical jaguar. No one knows if this mysterious jaguar is a true animal, a shapeshifter, or an expression of the magic of the forest, but everyone agrees that they are the only one who can help. And how is this jaguar supposed to help us exactly? Jaguars can be very helpful. They're incredibly powerful. Did you know that they can even hunt crocodiles? That's how amazingly strong they are. So, I guess that's the deal. We just need to find this magical jaguar, then we'll win and everything will be fine. Everyone ready? Intriguing. I always find it rewarding to meet beings of legend. White Falcon are at your disposal, and I are at your disposal, kind Guardian. Into the depths of the island you go! When you venture further into the island in search of the magical jaguar, you are suddenly beset by strange creatures. They block your path with an unnatural fierceness. They must be minions of whatever dark power is causing this trouble. Oh no, what do we do? It's okay. As a Floromancer, your tactics power summons magical living plants that can shoot seeds at your enemies. If there's one thing a flying fox can do, it's disperse seeds and pollinate plants. That's actually two things, which shows you how critical they are to the ecosystems in which they live. Wow, more facts. Why don't you show us how it's done? Seed dispersal. Magical attack. Damage 2, range 3. Hits every square within one tile. Summons a snipe sprout, dispelling the oldest snipe sprout if you have more than 3 on your next turn, and it puts down brambles. Okay. Flying foxes are key pollinators. Seed dispersal. Oh no, they have magical armor. Oh, the plant gets to attack. Alright. I see. Stash through all of them. Very nice. Barrier. Guess I can't use that. Are you also a tactics power? Or I can only use it on people that are close to me. Let's try this again. Oh, so we're going to use that on you, because you're going to stomp through all of these. Great. Now, fortify, I guess fortify you. And this is just going to do no damage because Sprout. Oh, yikes. Restart battle. Continue. All right, party select. Not you. Yes, you. Okay, cool. Now let's try this again. So, do this. And then you do this on this one to take it all the way out. Go all the way up here. Wow. That's a lot of wizard flame. Let's just charge through all of these jerks. Kaplow. Very nice. Take out the biggin. And then you fly over here. Oh, ow. I messed up. Yeah, I don't know that I win this one. I think I am defeated again. Can they get me? No, they get that one. Yep. Alright. Return to club room. I'll try that some other time. But now, we are done. I'm going to finish the stream. Okay. That's that. But yeah, I'm going to try to remember to post the map to the Speculate Patreon so folks can see it. I want to say thank you to Sanguine Haze and The Kids Are Asleep and Mighty Murr and everybody else who's been hanging out. I will be streaming again on Friday with a Patreon-fueled craft chat is the plan. So if you have questions or things you'd love for me to chat about with regards to writing or publishing or gaming or whatever, you can hop over to Patreon and give suggestions there, or just come by and hang out and chat with me on Friday. Until then, I'm going to save this game so I don't forget to save this game. And then I go.